Hi everyone, welcome to another new video. This is your favorite daddy, Big Daddy from Alliance 123. Merry Christmas and thanks for tuning in. So this is a quick video, of course, as you saw from the title, about Defense General, right? My favorite Defense General, and also Civilization gear for your Defense General. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through mine and my Wall General. Also, we were gonna go through some of our bigger players' Wall Generals and see what kind of setup they use. So look, the choices are not that big when it comes to Wall General Civilization gear. The most favorite or common ones is Choreo. So here, Choreo, which is what I have, and a lot of people also use Sasanian or SAS. They use SAS. So they use this one as well because for Archer and Siege, and that's the defense I roll with. That's the defense with most people roll with, and these are like universal buffs, as in they don't have marching or attacking, so they work on the wall. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's go back to my general that I have on the wall. So this is, as you can see, very organized video. I have Richard the Lionheart, who is basically, we're going to talk about him today. He is definitely one of my favorite defense generals in the game. For free to play, whether you're a spender, a lot of people, like, seriously, probably one of the best defense generals, and I'll explain why. Number two is Stefan 2. So what I've done is I used to use Leo the Third as my assistant. Leo the Third, if you can see here, very good siege general. If I had Leo the Third, like enough fragments, I would definitely have him on the wall. He's a really good one for the wall. Okay. Defense, here you go, Leo the Third, and he is a great assistant general as well. For a lot of people use him as an assistant general, but Stefan 2 came out, and what's happened is his buffs are really, really good, and they're unqualified buffs, so means they work on the wall. Because it says leading the army, it doesn't say leading the army to attack. When it says to attack, it doesn't work on the wall. So remember that for the future. Now a lot of people will say, you can't use siege attack on the wall if you use Stefan 2, right? And that is correct. But even with that lack of skill book, like you can't use attack book, siege attack, Stefan 2 still. Stefan still a really, really good assistant general. His stats are higher. Okay. Another favorite one that people use is Takenaka. I do not have Takenaka. I do not plan to spend to get Takenaka, but he is very sought after, and especially when this guy is fully ascended, he is the best siege slash like defense general. In as a defense general, he is amazing. A lot of people use him as an assistant as well. I don't have him. As I said, I do not plan to spend on him if he ever shows up. So Stefan 2 is my choice. Okay. Now when it comes to using Richard Lionheart, so what we're gonna have a look. So I got my enough copies to finally ascend him to the 4th star. I'll do that in a bit. So Richard Lionheart, the best thing is, as you can see, you only need the first 3 ascensions, not ascensions, specialties. The 4th specialty is not required. It's just hospital capacity. So you can actually save runestones. Number 2 is all his buffs are like in-city troop HP, in-city troop defense, a bit of in-city troop attack, and it applies to all troops. So he's buffing up everything, which is which is just perfect. And shortly I'll do a comparison him against most the usual defense generals that people use, and you'll see how much he comes up on top. So when it comes to HP and defense, Richard Lionheart wins most of the comparisons. And on the wall, honestly, I know a lot of people want to work on attack and stuff, and that's nothing wrong with it, but for me, defense and HP is such a important stat to have on the wall, especially HP. HP is high HP is really, really, really good for the wall. Okay, so I'm obsessed with defense. I've been recently, I've just ignored my PvP generals, and I've just been pushing wherever I can to get wall buffs, okay, in city buffs. So I use full set of choreo, and I got super lucky because it's going on right now as well. If you go to the event center and where is Alliance Boss, you need to make sure you are doing this, because in Alliance Boss shop here, this first bit 300 badges you can claim one of these boxes, right? And of course you can't choose what you get, but if you notice, they have Supremacy and Conquest mixed here, and it's Freedom and Choreo set. And I got super lucky because I got this bow twice from this event, and so I definitely was able to save money. So make sure you're always hitting the Alliance Boss, getting your claiming your rewards, and making sure you're saving up those badges, because if you ever want to get choreo, this is the way to go. If you want to get choreo without spending, of course it's a draw of luck, but I have seen a lot of people get this one, leg armor, a bow, from these boxes, and that I of course got the bow. I got it twice. That's why, as you can see, I amplified a bit of the bow. So why I use choreos? Look, choreo gives you more attack buffs, and it's just I always wanted to get a full set, because it also gives you extra stuff on top, right? So you're getting range, troop, and siege attack. Set buff 6x6, you get troop, defense, and HP. Hell yeah. And of course I amplified all of this. Flat refines, always flat refines unless you're like a K44, K45, and you can afford it to put percentage, and it doesn't make a big difference for you because your buffs are really high through research and stuff. But me being a smaller player, I'm just K41, slowly preparing for K42. I will be sticking with flats. There are some percentage here and there that I just have been feeling lazy to change, but as you can see, most of them I have 90% of them I've changed to flats, especially HP, and especially HP. So why Richard Lionheart? Okay, actually before going to that, what we'll do is I'll just show you some of our bigger players, our big coiners, what they're rocking. So Just See is our K45, and on the wall she is rocking pretty sure she had Leo the Third. Oh, okay. So remember I told you Stefan 2 is right now really high buffs, and he works on the wall. Well, Just See, she had Leo number 3 on the wall, fully ascended, and she's actually swapped out to Stefan 2, which is, it's pretty crazy, because the buffs are, it is true, the buff is really high. So let's have a look. Let's scout. Can we scout see? Maybe we can. Let's have a look. Alright, so she's rocking Stefan and William Marshall. Oh wow, this is amazing. Her buffs, yes, siege buff close to 4,000, defense. HP is extremely high. Of course, she's a big spender. She's K45. A lot of research and stuff also helps pick up the buffs. So that's her general. I actually kind of forgot. I didn't remember that's what she was using. C has a similar setup to me, but of course she's a spender, so she's able to fully ascend, fully amplify the choreo bow. Okay, so she has a full choreo set. Next person is our Nico. So Nico is our kind of like our mastermind when it comes to battlefield. He's our main rally setter, like next to C, and is just an encyclopedia of Evony. He knows everything and he's very smart. So this is his setup. Remember I told you Sasanian leg arm. I'm sure I'm ruining the pronunciation. Just don't hold it to me. All right, don't hold it to my head. Just roll with it. SAS leg armor. All right. I know why it is, because siege HP. So Nico concentrates very strongly on HP, and rest is choreo braces. This SAS bident or bident is really good as well, because you have again siege HP, range HP, and you get a bit of attack as well. So that's his setup, and I think he compared it a while back against having a full set of choreo, and the setup he has here had the highest HP buff. And for siege, if you didn't know, siege HP, even ground and archer cav, actually for all of the troops, HP is really important on the wall. So that's what Nico is concentrating on. We have Dawn, the lefty, our legend, and he's rocking a full choreo as well. He's got very nice buffs, and he's what is he? And he's rocking William Marshall and full choreo. So as you can see, full choreo is the choice. That's the one that people really go for. Here, as you can see, this is our K42, K43 King Resist. His buffs are really nice. Very high buffs on the wall, and he's using SAS leg armor. Again, siege HP, you get a lot of extra of that, and he's using that siege HP, so his siege buffs are really nice. So yeah, that's the common choreo and SAS armor. That's what people go for, right? Now let's get to our Richard Lionheart. Okay, now I've gone through this website before as well, and I don't know if people remember it. In one of my previous videos a while back, I went through this website. That's liena.be. You can open an account. You can do the same thing. You click on menu. Click on compare generals, and this is what I use for. They're really good. They do update most of the general list on and off. And if you can see, so let's get Richard Lionheart here. Okay, 5 red stars, so fully ascended. Okay. Oh no, wait. Fully ascended. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do what I'm rocking with. So I'm gonna put Thebes level 12. I think I have level 12. Okay. And we're gonna put the same on the other generals that we compare him on. Okay, so why Richard Lionheart is my favorite, and I think you should really consider, if you're struggling with getting these generals fully ascended, you can definitely use Richard Lionheart. He's available in the tavern. Okay, so if we do Dewey, 5 stars, Thebes, okay, maybe let's leave the dragon out. It's too much. Nah, okay. Sorry, I can't decide, alright? Maybe constantly selecting the dragon might be annoying. But, okay, look at this, right? HP. Look how much better HP is, how much better defense is, and how much better the attack is, of course. But, of course, Dewey, you get a bit more. He's concentrated highly on siege and range, so you're getting better buffs there. And as I mentioned before, the attack, not necessarily high, but his HP and defense is almost like you. He is either same or better than a lot of premium general, right? So that's Dewey for you. Next thing, let's have a look. Kusanagi Masahige. So this is a common one that a lot of people put, ascend this guy. The picture is not changing, but he's a Japanese like guy holding a sword, kind of hunched over. Yeah, his buffs are not that great. So if you're using him, definitely not worth it. Leo the third, okay? Leo the third. Oh, it just showed up for a second. Look at this. Leo the third, definitely the attack is much better, right? But defense and HP, again, Lionheart wins. Now, if you notice some parts, the percentage differences are not huge, but again, it does make a difference, right? And for me, who cares about HP on the wall, HP and defense, because those are harder to really maximize, right? Those are the kind of stats that are harder to achieve more of. You can get a lot of attack and stuff from the Spirit Beast. HP and defense, not so much. Yeah, so everyone's favorite Queen Boudica. So I'm sorry if the video is turning out too long, but yeah, just I'm gonna go through a few more. William Marshall, for example. Marshall has a lot of attack, high attack, 328% range, siege, even cav is higher. But again, if you compare it, even if it's not a huge common, which are the common ones that people use? Now Takinaka, as I said, Takinaka is just a OP defense, wall general, and yeah, his stats are really, really good. I mean, if I had the option, I would go for Takinaka. Like, his siege attack 390, like that's massive, right? So, but this guy is super expensive. Not a lot of people have him. What else? Leonidas. Leonidas is another one that a lot of people use. Again, premium general, has a bit more higher attack. He's a ground general, but again, defense, HP, in most of the departments, Richard Lionheart wins. So, which is another one? Let's have a look. Isaac Brook. So Isaac Brook is actually a decent wall general as well. And I mean, if I had him, would I use him? Maybe if I was concentrated on ground and cav. But yeah, I don't have him. Regardless, again, Richard Lionheart helps most of my defense and HP. So yeah. Anyways, so I just wanted to make that comparison so that you guys could have a look. Yeah, so thanks for watching. As always, Merry Christmas. Enjoy your holidays. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.